GP Transco has been kind enough to send us one of their brand new 2022 Cascadia Freightliners all the way up from Joliet, Illinois to Perry Sound, about 650 miles, so we can have a good close look at this truck. We'll do an exterior walk around. We'll then do a panoramic view of the interior of the truck, which is beautiful, and pay particular attention to this new high-tech digital dash that Freightliner has just come out with. It's an amazing piece of equipment. These days, a good W2 over-the-road company driver should be making at least $80,000 a year. At GP Transco, you'll make that in your first year with 60 cents a mile base pay, another 6 cents a mile accessorial pay, health insurance, and a 401k plan with a 5% match. To learn more, go to GP Transco at gptransco.com. Let's start with the front of the truck. Now, Joe, the driver, and I were studying this, and we think what this is the sensor for the forward collision system. But look how aerodynamic and clean this is. Look how these extra mirrors help with the visibility. But when you stand right in front of the truck, the grille basically starts about chin level. And it swoops up from there, so you can see how the wind would easily carry up and over. It's designed to be really, really aerodynamic. Let's move to the side. So look at the profile of this truck from the side. You can see how absolutely slippery this is, the way it's designed to put wind over top of the trailer. It's just almost wedge-shaped in design. Note the covers on the rims to keep the air out of that. The technology being that when these aren't here, on an old truck like mine, the wind will actually grab the rims at this point and cost it fuel mileage. And the same with these skirts here. They're a little awkward to work with, Joe says, sometimes when you're dropping a trailer or picking up a trailer. But these as well are designed to keep air out from between the drives to help the whole thing be more slippery, go through the air more cleanly. Note here too how GP Transco has installed these side skirts, and that prevents wind from getting underneath the trailer and creating drag off the rear axles. This whole truck and trailer package is designed specifically for optimum fuel mileage. Joe informs me that this system is called Optimize Idle, so he can run everything in the bunk, microwave, television set, computer, whatever he's running, heater or air conditioner, and when the system drags down too low, the system will sense that and the truck will automatically start so the batteries don't get too low and drain too much power away from the batteries that start the truck. It'll sense itself when it's draining down too far and refire the truck to recharge the system. So the truck has a separate bunk heater that sips diesel fuel directly from the tank, and this is the APU powered air conditioning unit that is electrically driven. Something else I've never seen before is that this fifth wheel releases from a switch in the cab. And that's new for me anyway. Joe tells me they've been around in the States for a little while yet. I haven't seen one up here yet. After having a good look at this Cascadia, it's pretty obvious that GP Transco has spec'd this truck for maximum fuel economy. Now let's have a look inside. I've never even been in a Cascadia before, and I'm pretty excited to see this new digital dash set up. So Joe has pulled up what would ordinarily on old style trucks be the gauge package onto this screen here. It's one of 3 screens that this screen can get. And this is coolant temperature, engine oil, transmission oil, and engine oil pressure. So now this one again, Joe? Mm-hmm. Or change screens?
Or you can touch the screen either way.
Oh, okay. So there's turbo boost, soot level, rear axle oil temp, front axle oil temp for screen 2. That's not bad at all. And screen 3 is the suspension air pressure. So that's pretty easy to navigate. I was worried that it would be distracting while you were trying to drive and look at your gauges, but it's not at all. It's not at all. It's a very nice clear presentation. So this is the secondary screen, and it pulls up all the information that the driver would need to monitor his truck. So here I pulled up the gauge package, which is coolant temperature, engine oil pressure, engine oil temperature, transmission oil temperature. So this is on screen 1 now. To jump to the next screen, you can just hit that. It shows turbo boost, pressure, front axle oil temperature, rear axle oil temperature and soot level in the regen system. And screen 3 is the suspension air pressure system. So you can tell, you know, look at how much weight is on your fifth wheel for when you're loaded heavy or whatever. And then let's have a look at the roof of the truck, the upper bunk, and a scenic look at the dash. Well, it was pretty cool to see the latest in new truck technology up close. Trucks sure have changed since I bought my last one. It's also nice to see a carrier that cares enough about its drivers to put them in brand new equipment like this. Stay safe. Just think, you could be styling in one of these new Cascadias. Keep the rubber side down, and we'll see you on the back haul.